All right, what's good, y'all? This is going to be a little bit of a rundown of one of the many market strategies that I use. It's pretty basic. And by using this specific strategy, you can use it with other cards also. I've developed a way that it works great for me without like oversaturating the market, without tying up too much of an investment. And it's pretty much just a good turnover that you could do like in between games or solos. As you could go through, you could see I have four of each of the stadium cards as far as the diamond stadiums. And the reason I do that is because I'm going to have one that's already in the set because you want to already go in and get the polo grounds. And then what you're going to do is you go to each card and you could see the buy now and sell now price. If we look over on the left, you see the buy now price, which is 14.77, and they're selling at 10.90. What you want to do with any card is find a good turnover to where you're going to be making a little bit of a profit on each flip. You want to already have an inventory of that card. So as you can see, it's like I already have three that are sellable. I usually like to only flip 2 or 3 cards at a time. That way you're not really damaging the market. It's kind of like meadow walking where you're making the least amount of impact as possible. And then also by doing small batches like this, you're able to get a almost guaranteed turnover. Whereas like if you were to post like 5 cards or 10 cards, you're going to get overcut or undercut respectively. So on this one, I'm going to go ahead and post my cards. So I'm going to go ahead and go sell now. Sell, create a sell order. What I always do is I try to post at the nearest increment of 5 above or below what the current price is. So as we can see, do this. And now my 3 on the sell now are at the 14.75 or the top. I'm going to do the same thing over here where I'm going to do 10.95. There again, I'm just going to do 3 each time. So I have 3 buy now and 3 sell now. As you can see, somebody on the left has already undercut mine. I'm not going to really care about that for now because this is a strategy you kind of just do it. You go through all your cards and then you just leave it. That one you can see is going to sell. As you can also tell, one of my purchases has already gone through. You can see there's going to be a lot of volatility in the market, and that's why doing it in small batches like this, it kind of is going to shield you from tying up too much of an investment without having to go back and pull cards off and then repost them. So as we can see here, there's going to be 2 cards that are now above mine. But still, 2 cards isn't that bad. At any given time within a 5 to 15 minute span in the market, anything up to 5 cards, like the top 5 spots, can go down as far as the prices. Because there are some of these that'll sell for... They'll start selling very quickly. As you can see, my purchases have already all gone through, so now I'm just waiting for the selling. The initial investment to get built up to having 4 of each card does seem like it could be pretty tedious, so you could do it one at a time. You could also go in, and if you don't have the funds to be able to fully stock up an inventory, you could always go in and just buy one and then sell one. So like we'll go to Miami, see, you could check off this screen. It's going to be having a good turnover. You always want to factor in the 10%. When you put in your order, you can see over here on the right, it's going to see where it says seller receive. That's already calculated the 10%. So you take that 13.18, we'd be buying this one for say 11. So we'd be making 200. It'd be 200 each flip, so for 3 cards, that'd be 600. There again, doesn't seem like a lot, but you're doing 12 cards, so 200 per card. That's going to be about 2,200 stubs for all 12. And then you're doing this multiple times. There again, it doesn't seem like it's a very big gain, but this is just a small strategy that you could do in between games and solos. There again, if you don't have much stubs at all, and you're like, I just started playing the game, I'm just running some solos. I want to build up some stubs. I don't really know what to do. You could even do this market strategy with the common state, or with the silver stadiums. You can do it with the common stadiums. I wouldn't recommend it. But for example, like let's go to Globe Life Field right here. You can see this is actually already at a sell now of 0. So this can be actually, we could put in some buy orders for literally the basement price. And this is going to be the price that people see first when they open a pack. Like you notice when you open a pack of stubs, or a pack of cards, it gives you the option to sell now or quick sell. This would be the sell now price. So I've got several orders in. There again, I don't want to oversaturate it. You don't want to be just stacking up like 10, 20, 30, 40 cards. Unless there's a specific card that you're going for. Like I'll go over in future videos like how to stack 73 overall cards for the exchanges. And then for this one, we could just go ahead and sell it at 65. It'll be 58 afterwards. There again, not a lot, but this is actually a double up. You're getting double the stubs you invested back. And there again, anytime you could get twice what you invest. If your total investment, like in between games, you decide to invest 2,000 stubs into cards, and you're able to get 4,000 back, you're able to double your value. And anytime you could double it, then that gives you more resources to be able to do it again. There's several other cards and that I'll go into in future videos, or if you reach out to me on social media, I'll be able to get you a little bit of a rundown of some of the cards that I specifically target. Always when there's new cards dropped into the game, even on the lower end, like the newly added silvers, commons, bronzes, those always have a really good turnover. At this point in the game, like if you're being able to make anywhere from 200 to 400 on a flip, as long as the cost of the card is under 5,000, it's a good deal. As long as you have the funds to be able to make the investment possible. You don't ever want to invest over your means. Investing in live series is gamble, but you always can if you want to. And again, I'll go into further details if there's an interest there. So if you have any questions, go ahead and leave a comment, reach out to me, like, comment, share. Just let me know what you guys are up to.